What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com. Tuesday, February the 8th, 2021. Off to another week, guys. Sorry we didn't get a normal free play video out for everybody yesterday. We did throw a small short up for the YouTube, the members, the ones that are exclusive YouTube members that get that monthly membership, which, by the way, tonight will also include some big plays for you guys exclusively for the YouTube members. If you want to get on a VIP membership of the YouTube channel, you can for only $25 a month. It includes one top play every week, along with a minimum of 4 to 5 additional plays that are only released to those YouTube members. No one else. You can do so. It pays for itself and then some in the first week. Anyway, subscribe, guys. If you're new and you're not subscribed, whether you are subscribed or you're getting ready to subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, just like yesterday when a normal video didn't go out as it usually does, and a lot of you knew that I was traveling over the weekend, we were able to still get a video out on Friday. Even though I was traveling Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, did not get back until very late Sunday night. I recorded a video late Thursday afternoon, not long after I recorded the normal Thursday video, that the play ended up staying true. Come Friday, it was still going to be a premium play, so the free play was still good to go, so I released that. But we were not able to get a normal video up over the weekend while traveling, which you guys knew. But then yesterday, just with the market moving in so many, and it was just moving so fast. It wasn't taking big moves one way or the other, but it was constantly moving for 90% of the day, where it just would not settle down and stay in one spot where you could go through and figure out where the flaws were, where there's, spots in the market that were, vulnerable or could be manipulated. And, that went on up until after 7, or you're right at 7 o'clock last night. It was right at 7:15 when I finally got every play that I had circled fully decided on and released for the clients. The email blast went out, just shortly after 7:30. First game last night was at 8:30 p.m. and later, so we'll do a recap of what we did there, tell you what we got going on. What we will do is, because yesterday we only had time for a short, we did go over on that video the basic numbers of what we did last week, standard wins and losses percentages, as well as overall, ROI and profit, which you guys want. Since we are going to try to make this video somewhat short because of what we got going on and the big week ahead of us, what we are going to do is we will do that full recap like we always do for the week tomorrow on the video that goes live just for everybody. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably go out in an email blast before then, so if you're on the email list and you don't know you weren't part of last week's action, you'll at least get that, and you won't have to wait for that video. But if you're not, be patient. You'll get it next week, or not next week. You'll get it over the next 24 hours. And we'll be good to go. 2 big announcements for today. Well, 3 really. But the 2 main ones that are, going to be talked about are, number 1, this is the week of the Super Bowl. So everybody knows this coming Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday in LA. Rams at home. Again, what did I tell you last year? I said, when I picked the Bucs at the beginning of the season, I said, okay, right now at this moment, the Bucs are not the overall best team, but they have Tom Brady. So it's going to take getting riddled with injuries or, Brady retiring midseason for the Bucs to not be in the mix come the postseason and have a fighting chance of making it all the way to the very end and have Brady prove yet again in even more miraculous fashion that he is the greatest to ever play the game, and quite frankly and quite possibly the greatest athlete to ever live, the greatest athlete to ever live and play American sports, period. So last year, being that for the first time in history, you had someone not only a team get to host a Super Bowl in their home stadium, but win it. And I told everybody on video that following week when we were recapping that huge Super Bowl Sunday, 12 prop bets released, 12 out of the 10 won. The only two that we dropped were plus money plays, so there was no juice lost. There was a big game of the month 7-unit rated play on that game, on the actual game itself, where we did take the Bucks. And so I mean it was an incredible day. Just shy of 21 units made overall for Super Bowl Sunday, and another consecutive year where we just destroyed that game. We are going to have the same thing this coming Sunday, and now for the first time, as of today, Tuesday the 8th, you can now jump on board the Super Bowl Pass. The Super Bowl Pass is only available to All Access members for no additional purchase. If you are not on an All Access Pass for 30 days or 1 year, you do have to purchase this Super Bowl Pass separately, no exceptions. Now, here's the caveat to that. This game is going to be a 7-unit minimum on the Super Bowl itself. So that is a minimum of a game of the month rating, and those games alone, across all sports, every single time, no questions about it, are always $99 for that individual play and that play only. Now, as we get deeper into the week, because I will not release the play on the game itself, the big game, I will not release until at least Friday. But prop wagers will start coming out later tonight, the overnight hours, into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday. There may even be 1 or 2 prop bets that get added on Sunday between Sunday morning and a couple of hours before kickoff as money comes into the market, odds change, value changes. Certain props get created, every year during the Super Bowl. You wake up on Sunday morning, the day of the game, there are a dozen or so prop wagers that had not been there before. They had not been available. They weren't even a thing. Now they're available, and many times, at least 1 or 2 of those hold tremendous value. They're worth playing, and they're something we are going to invest in. This is a game that at bare minimum will be a 7-unit game of the month rated play for the Super Bowl and holds a value in and of itself at $100. But you're not just going to get that play. You're also going to get every single prop wager, team prop, player prop, Super Bowl prop itself, a minimum of 10 as always. Every year that we say you always get a minimum of 10, I think the smallest amount that I've ever released since going public is 12, and that was last year. So chances are you're probably going to get 12 plus. But at bare minimum, you will get 12 prop wagers that are at the worst level or at the lowest level would be a premium rated play. There will be daily top rated plays. There will be this game of the month rated play. But the reason I'm not releasing that play until at least Friday is because I do believe there could be a shift in the market as I see all of this money coming in. This morning especially. This morning, just in the last hour, over $31 million has come into the market just on the Las Vegas Strip alone on that game. And the way that it's coming in is, if it keeps going that way, is going to push the play that I have even deeper into my favor, better odds, better value, and even a better chance of cashing. And if that happens, it will catapult that from a 7-unit game of the month rated play to a 10-unit game of the year rated play, which is the largest investment that I will make on any game in any sport, no questions asked. You get one of those per year in every sport, unless by chance a championship were to rate that high and you would get a second. Baseball is the only sport where I will give 2 game of the year rated plays out throughout opening day to final day of the regular season. You get the entire package, that big 7 to 10 unit rated game, as well as all the props, all of the premium plays, top plays, leans, everything for only $99. And it doesn't come, like every year, that always comes with a 3-day pure profit guarantee, where you get 3 days of all plays and all sports absolutely free if that package does not turn a substantial profit. But this year we're upping the ante. You're going to get 7-day pure profit guarantee with your purchase of the $99 the 2022 $99 Super Bowl pass that you can now get at chasewins.com. Number 2 announcement, I have a game of the week going on Tuesday the 8th in college basketball. It's very early in the morning now. Well, not very early. It's 8:11. This game, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're still there. This game on Tuesday is a somewhat of a later game. I'll say that. It's not early. It's not 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, anything like that. This game, if you are watching this video now, is posted live. You can go to the website, purchase it, $50 winner. You get 3 days of all plays and all sports absolutely free, so you incur no risk. You are guaranteed to turn a profit with your purchase of a measly $50, and you can win with the best service in the business starting tonight. The game posted, you get instant access to the play the second you complete your purchase. You can get your wagers locked in and kick back and wait for this thing to cash tonight. That game is going on, I'm telling you now, because here in about 3 to 4 hours, probably by 3 o'clock, once I get everything set on the card and released and the office gets ready to post those and send the email blast out, I am hitting the road yet again to head to Clemson, South Carolina to go watch my Tar Heels take on the Clemson Tigers and hopefully avenge that loss to Duke from Saturday when we were there. It was a tough game. But you know what? I was proud of the way that Manley played. I was really proud of the way Baycott came back out and had a second half. When you get 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes and you're the best rebounder in the ACC, the 3rd best rebounder in the country, and heads and tails the best rebounder on that court, and the refs, I don't want to say the refs targeted him. The refs just called that one foul that wasn't. And, 3 minutes into the game, he had to go sit, and he had to sit on the bench for the better part of the first half. They didn't have his presence. Caleb Love could not, he couldn't hit a brick wall with a basketball, and he just kept taking shots. Worse than that, he kept taking contested three-pointers, which he shouldn't have done. Give Manley the ball. Let him handle it. Slow the pace down. Obviously, they cut it to within, 10 points a couple of times. But ultimately, what happened in the first 6-7 minutes of that game spelled out the whole game, and it spelled trouble and basically doomed North Carolina from the very start. So props up. Duke came ready to play, and you know what? The gift that North Carolina handed them and the way they played in the beginning of the game, they did not take it for granted, and they took it through 40 minutes, played all the way. And so you better watch out. When UNC travels down Tobacco Road to Cameron, it's going to be with revenge on their mind. And I can tell you that that's going to be a game that you are not going to want to miss. But tonight, taking on the Clemson Tigers in Clemson and Little John Coliseum, I'll be there. If anybody's going to be there, reach out to me. I will be hitting the road by 3 o'clock, 3:30 at the very latest. The game tips off at 6, so I want to be in my seat by no later than 5:30 as always. In Little John Coliseum by 5. It's not too bad of a drive, about 2.5 hours. So going to be heading down there, but the game of the week will be available. All plays will be available at that point. Premium plays, top plays. All 3 sports are being played tonight, NHL, NBA, and college basketball. There will be at least one daily top play, and there will also be the game of the week in college basketball that we are going to cash in on and follow up last week's game of the week winner on UNC and Louisville, going over the total with ease. I can tell you, as I told you, this is somewhat of a later game, so the game of the week does not involve North Carolina. I've only had one game of the week involve North Carolina this year, and I didn't even take North Carolina. We took the over, and we cashed without even, having to try hard. So it's going to be a huge day. It's only Tuesday. We've already started off the week in a big way. So make sure you get over to chasewins.com, get on the game of the week, and then jump on a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day all sports pass so you can get all of the premium and daily top plays, or jump on a 30-day all access pass, a 1-year all access pass, and then you don't have to buy those games of the week, month, year, the Super Bowl pass, anything, because the all access passes include all of that in all sports, and it's the only thing that has ever included it and will ever include it. That's the cream of the crop. That's the best VIP membership that you can buy to become a true client of the best service in the business that proves it week in and week out with not just wins, but pure profit in your pocket, something that no one else can honestly say that they do and be truthful about it and show you day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, and year in and year out. So starting off the week in a big way on Monday, again, go to chasewins.com. Make sure you jump on the game of the week. Get on whatever multi-day all sports or all access pass that you want to get on so you get all the other action. And while you're there, jump on the Super Bowl pass. The Super Bowl pass will only be available, it'll be available until Sunday, but I'll tell you this. As these games start to roll out and get posted, you're going to want to be on that package so that you get them immediately, you can wager them and invest into them immediately and make sure that you're getting all of the value. Because if we go out there and we release 10 prop wagers between Tuesday night and Friday morning, let's just say, or Friday at lunchtime, and then you don't buy until Sunday morning, the chances of you getting every bit of value are less than slim. Chances are you're going to be getting substantially less value than when the games were originally posted because there's another $1 billion that has come into the market to make it move versus the money that was there at the time of release. Think about that. There's a 7-day pure profit guarantee that comes with it. You have no risk. You can buy, whenever you want, today, tomorrow, the day of the game. That's completely your prerogative. But from an investment and financial standpoint and just an overall value, foresight, you would be doing yourself a disservice to not get on early and be able to capitalize on the value that would be there, as well as being able to make the most money possible because of getting and having the opportunity to play on that value. So think about that. Yesterday, let's do a quick recap. It wasn't a huge day as far as what we released. I had one play in the NBA. It was the nightcap in the NBA. The Utah Jazz, New York Knicks, over 216.5 points. I was waiting all day because it was, it was dwindling right there at 217.5, 218. I wanted 217 or below to make it what I really wanted. It hit 217. I started, confirming some things. Second, it hit 216.5 at William Hill. We locked it in, premium play. Boom. 217 was where it landed on the total, and we cashed that ticket. If there's anybody that played that game, an hour or so after it was released, and your book may have had a half point higher at 217, you would have pushed. But hey, a push is no harm, no foul. You most certainly wouldn't have lost anything. But for the most of our clients, because again, I got a bunch of emails on that one, it was a nail biter. It was close. I don't like close. I like it to be over with plenty of time left. But hey, sometimes they're going to be close, and a win is a win, and profit is profit. So by a half point, we cashed in our NBA play, and we had another sweep of the board in the NBA. The NBA is now officially sitting at over 72% for the season, and it just keeps getting better week in and week out. And I hope that this week I am not only able to give you a game of the week, but the game of the year. SIUE plus 110 we dropped. We did take Texas plus 2 as a winner. Texas, Kansas over 131. Alcorn State minus 9 was a loss. Montana moneyline winner and Southern U minus 10 winner for a 5-2 day overall and an easy winning day. Tonight, I think what we're going to do is take an underdog on Long Beach State plus 3 and sprinkle a little bit on the money line at plus 115. I think that home dog wins outright. Long Beach State plus 3 tonight, 10 o'clock. That's your free play. Get it in, cash it, go to chasewins.com and win today. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the winner circle.